Hi, and welcome back. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. I realized that while I was putting this video together, that you guys couldn't really see what I was working on. So I'm working on trying to figure out how to get better content given to you so that you can fully enjoy everything that I'm doing. Anyways, I found this little piece of software that will allow me to demonstrate on one camera and then flip over to my face in case you want to see my face, and then I can do better at providing good video content for you. Anyways, get to the action. And well, I was watching a video on doing a filler gauge to plastic gauge to feel how, or to measure how much gap there is in them. And the video I watched said everyone knows that you shouldn't be touching bearings with your bare hands. So I figured, since everybody knows, I wanted to make sure I did this without everybody complaining to me about how dumb I was for not knowing that. So I'm going to clean these bearings off while I'm wearing gloves, and then we're going to grease them up and put them back in. So I just figured that I would save you guys all the effort of telling me how dumb I am. Keep in mind, this is my first full engine rebuild, so I'm not professional by any means. But I do prefer, or I do like constructive criticism. So if you guys see I'm doing something that I shouldn't be, or something I can do better, I would really appreciate that. Alright, there we go. Now let's grab some assembly lube. Grease it up a little bit, put some on there. Inside and out. Put on there nice and liberal. On there, back, front, side to side. Of course, we'll grease up the crank before it goes in too. Don't want to just give the bearings love, want to give the love to every moving part. We don't have a rear main bearing, so I'm going to have to go pick one up from the parts store and leave there for a little bit, and then come back and finish assembling the bottom end. And we'll go ahead and throw these bearings on this. These slide in pretty easy. going to go ahead and put them in their place for the time being until I get the rest of the parts. Right, so I got the new main seal, rear main seal. Open that up. Pretty simple, two-piece. Instructions. Follow procedures must be followed to avoid leakage. Remove burrs. Do not put camphor on the edges. Use a fine stone or carcass cloth. Alright, time to get down to some business. On the gloves. Okay. Some grease. Yep. Some grease on there. I'm supposed to offset it by 3/8 of an inch. This. Ever so slightly drop her down in place. Okay. Get some lube on there. In this next clip, you'll notice that I am struggling a little bit trying to torque down the bolts, and it's because I don't have the right equipment. They're deep socket screws that hold down the main bearings, and I'm using an old school torque wrench that basically you have to pay attention to the meter here. It points to the pounds that you're doing, and I was using a box end wrench to get these bolts that I didn't have a deep enough socket for. So I figured, you know, now's the time. I need to go out and get the right tools for the job. Now, I don't buy all my tools from Harbor Freight, but these ones are really cool because, you know, it's an open end wrench that you can put onto a ratchet. And so I bought a whole set of the American Standard, come in a little kit like that, 25 bucks. It was a pretty cool deal. Anyways, if I wanted to get a socket, I would probably pay $10 for a single socket that would reach down into that. And then I went ahead and got myself a good torque wrench, one that has an adjustment on the handle, so when you get to the poundage, it's going to click on you. And you always want to make sure that when you're done with these, you set them back to 0. Otherwise, you're going to mess up the calibration of these torque wrenches. So after all that, I'm able to get the torque done on those main bearings that I wanted to, and complete the job. We got them all lightly torqued down. These need to go up to 80 pounds. 80 foot-pounds. Take it up a little bit at a time. Take these guys up to 30 and then go all the way through them. Okay, that was 30. Let's go up to 60 this time. Well, as I was putting the rods in, I ran into a little bit of an issue. So here's my original rod bearing, and here's the new rod bearing. If you notice, the original one fits inside of the new one. There's a pretty substantial difference there. My original rod bearing is, or the crank is 2 9/100, and the new rod bearings are, nope, don't zero it out. The new rod bearings are 2.3 inches, so that's quite a substantial difference. Unfortunately, it looks like there's no auto parts stores with this in stock. I think I'll probably end up having to wait till Monday to get the replacement part. Hate to say that, because I was starting to gain some momentum here, and I really wanted to work on it. I hope you all enjoy these videos I'm putting together. I'm hoping to bring better content, a little bit more action as soon as, you know, say Corvette gets put together and the springtime comes and there will be some rally racing. I'll bring some racing into the channel. Click the subscribe button and or hit the like button, and also let your friends know. Give me suggestions on on things that you'd like to see. All right, thanks, and have a good week.